Are you serious? Are you serious? Guys, I tell you what. Wow, this ain't working right. Hang on a second. That's got to have that a little bit more adjustment. There we go. That's much better. Unbelievable. Unbelievable last night. Unbelievable. Okay. 128 salvations last night. 128 salvations in last night's broadcast. It's a two-part broadcast, as you know, because the first 9 minutes, and then we had a lightning strike. It took us down at the studio, but we were able to come. I was able to get back here and do it the rest of the show from here. Mike Around the World was amazing, and he broke out the map on us. The map. Everyone's asking, can they get a copy of the map? So what was able to do, Heidi was able to do, so that we don't get hunted down here. It's at Patreon. So if you go to Patreon, you'll be able to see the map. Matter of fact, if you go to Patreon, you'll be able to do two things. One, you can watch the latest analysis of Mike from Around the World from the June 10th broadcast on all the alien and demonic activity that we talked about, which was a phenomenal program. So that was posted, okay? And then also the map is posted there. So you can go see the map that Mike Around the World brought out last night for us, and you can have you can go see it in detail, okay? Because I just got a copy of it now. And so for some of you might not know what I'm talking about because you missed the program. I'll just see if I can, yeah. It's hard to see it all from here doing it this way, but this is the map that Mike Around the World says is going to be what the United States will look like by 2024. By 2024, about 2.5 years from now. That's what the model is that the government is working off and making decisions. And he came out with this. I came out with the Doomsday Map the day before. And the Doomsday Map, of course, was the vision that was seen in 1981. And that's what the vision showed the map of the United States looked like. And you can see there is no West Coast. And Mike confirmed that again. So this was called the Doomsday Map that was actually published. And I did an entire broadcast on this. Very huge. Well, Mike came out last night and said, let me just take another level. Here's what we're really now looking at. This is what they're actually looking at scientifically based on all the indicators. Now, what causes all that? That's why you need to listen to the broadcast last night. Mike helps explain a lot of that, why that's coming. And of course, we had the building collapse in Florida, which is now 4 people confirmed dead and 159 people missing. Very, very tragic situation. What caused it? Well, reports are that a sinkhole, or here we go, okay, with that crustal displacement, with the seawater starting to rise. And according to Mike Around the World, he said, here we go. I'm surprised he said it was only one building. Look for more buildings to fall. So go to Patreon. The map is there so that you can get a perfect, very close. You can see it much more clear and more detailed so that you can understand what's going on. Let me put a shout out right now for agewithpaul.com. That's www.agewithpaul.com. Ancient cultures had often had knowledge on subjects thousands of years ago that we're just now discovering today. And one of those subjects is the youth-like benefits associated with turmeric. That's a spice. Now, they grow it in India, actually. Today, there's over 5,000 peer reviews studied from confirm turmeric as an anti-aging, powerful ingredient. The problem, however, is that the turmeric found in the store shelves, it has some harmful ingredients and chemicals in it that actually will make you look worse. Okay? Folks, you don't need Botox. You need www.agewithpaul.com. Go to www.agewithpaul.com. Let's do this thing right. Okay? Natural turmeric. And the thing about BioTrust, they took it and the way they took the turmeric and was able to compress it and make it into a capsule form, but it is also 46 times more absorbent in your body than any other turmeric you can find. That's why they've sold 1.5 million bottles of this. This will help you look good, feel good, maybe even be good. Okay. All right. So I highly recommend it. Just go to www.agewithpaul.com. That's www.agewithpaul.com. Last night's broadcast, at one point, over 7,300 people were there watching live at about 11:30 at night on a Thursday night, 11:30 p.m. Eastern. 128 people accepted Jesus Christ, personally typed in there. They wanted to be saved. We have their individual names. 128 salvations last night. Incredible broadcast. The information in it is shocking at times, but this is what the Bible told us. And, you know, God gave me a word, and the Lord said to me, Paul, everybody's trying to figure out a timeline for the end of times. He said, but it's not a timeline, it's a sign line. Read the scriptures on the signs of his coming, and you'll begin to understand where you're at in Bible prophecy. And so that's exactly what's happened, is what we've been doing here for 11 years. And we want to prepare people for this. I'm actually going to be coming out with that, the sign line, and what it is and what it means. So prepare yourself for that, okay? Because we're at the door. We're in the end of days. Now, on the show, Heidi has done a great job. If you go to Patreon right now, her and I did an analysis of the Mike from Around the World broadcast from June 10th. It's amazing, with all the links for you. And also, if you subscribe to Patreon, you can also see the map. It's at Patreon. Go there. You'll see the map real clear. We got that for you right there. You'll be able to get that easy. So be a subscriber. Help us share the gospel of Jesus Christ around the world. And it's time to get the end time harvest in. Matter of fact, my television show that's airing starting, I think it might start somewhere today. I can't remember. I think it starting tomorrow at 5 p.m. in the afternoon at Channel 45 out of Orlando, Florida. And then it's on at 8 o'clock on the Praise the Lord channel. That's in 12 million homes. And then at 10 o'clock, it's on the World Harvest Television Network, as well as several other individual stations. And then it goes on all week in Arkansas and different places. We decided to play a rerun of a interview I had with Dr. Irvin Baxter from 18 months ago. It's a great, and boy, it's something that he talks about the red heifer. He talks about the things that are happening that's going to bring about the great end time harvest, the end time revival. And here we are now getting ready to start this throwback tent revival that's about ready to break loose here in Florida. And so what I'd like to do is have you watch the television show. Be sure and watch that, because you'll get great biblical insight as I am discussing the end times with the Bible with the great Dr. Irvin Baxter. It's so important. Go to Patreon. Go right now to Patreon and become a subscriber. The map is there. Get it so that you can see it in its fine detail. Okay, you can't see the detail as good on this as you can on that clear digital imaging that we have available for you there at Patreon. All right, guys, I love all you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll catch up with you next time. So God bless all of you. Have a great day. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.